I'm strong and courageous and mighty. There's nothing that I cannot do. Strong, mighty, courageous. There's nothing I cannot do. Strong, mighty, courageous. Nothing that I cannot do. Strong, mighty, courageous. There's nothing that I cannot do. I'm strong, mighty, courageous. Strong, mighty, courageous. I am a bold leader in this world. I am a bold dreamer in this world. I am revived, I am remade, I am transformed, I am reborn. Made new, made fresh, made whole, I am healed in my soul. I am loved. I love you. Grateful you're a rebel with a cause. I love you. You're greater than the great Wizard of Oz. I love you. You're bold, mighty, infinitely brave. I love you. You're the one to come in and save the day. I love you. You're the greatest dreamer of the dreamers in the world. I love you. Oh yeah, we switched more to the protectors because somebody drove by. The protectors are the ones who are in charge of taking in outside stimuli. Other parts are more so in charge of processing if it gets past the protector parts. I'm learning about how internal family systems work through experience now that I have the brain power to differentiate things and describe things. Before I could differentiate things, but I couldn't describe them, and then I would forget because of my amnesia. And I was deeply, truly, to my core, terrified that all of these fascinating, marvelous, incredibly brilliant things I was witnessing would be forgotten and lost forever. And it caused me great anxiety and depression, and it is so validating for my part for me to speak that now. Now that we have the brain capacity because of the work we're doing with our chiropractor, Dr. Luka Music. He's the most incredible man in the world in my book. And so now that our brain's working, we can put words to all these things that we are witnessing. And now we can sort out how the different parts affect the internal family system, all in the sake of protecting the self. And once the self reclaims leadership of the consciousness, all parts can cooperate and communicate, collaborate, and start to learn a new way of being. It is beautiful and magical and miraculous and transformative, and just, it's rejuvenating to explore. Whew. Okay, next burning ritual. Bada bada swing, bada bada swing. Bada bada swing, bada bada swing. Bada bada swing, bada bada swing. There's some creepy person driving back and forth. That's why our protectors are on alert. They've driven back and forth multiple times. What the fuck do you want? I will get you. I will get you. I will fight you to the death. I will fight you to the death. This is the going on with normal life self, intercepting the perceptions of the protectors so they can experience them together. And the more that we learn to experience them together, the more opportunity we have for internal communication, collaboration, connection, and transformative healing. There. You now have Palo Santo smell and aura around you, my soul friends. I've smudged your aura. Geeking out over this stuff. I love it. Mystic in the making I am. 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 Alright, so what were we doing, Kingsley? Where were we? Where were we, my brosif? Where were we, my brosif? Brother from the same mother? I know, right? We could be bros. Brosefsisis. Processes. Processes. Okay, this one's for me. The last one was for you guys. Oh my god, that's so cool. Now that I've like busted the time-space continuum, I can see the trail of smoke as if it's in a slow exposure picture. Or long exposure, slow, whatever. I forget the things. I haven't done photography in a very long time. And so if I make a shape, I can see... I think I mentally lost it because I was talking instead of focusing. But if I get back there, then if I make a shape in the air, then I could see the entire shape because I'll see the whole trail of smoke. So let me see if I can get that. Mystic in the making I am. Oh, that's an interesting theory. Okay. So, in theory, I know, we'll have to clarify those subconscious... Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh, I see now. I see, said the blind man. Really bad joke my dad used to tell, and it got stuck in our head because of how our brain picks up on repetition, because of how it developed uniquely. A uniquely developed brain creates multiple consciousness, and that makes us unicorns. That is for the Mosaic Mind Pride stuff. Make a note. Whoever's watching this, please, because I'll forget. Melodic mantra. Where I know. Corpus callosum. Feelings-based affirmation. Holy fuck. Lots of great titles in our journal. Alright, so here, there's an added layer. I understand. Oh, nope, it's above body mind, but before mirage me. There's an added layer, and it's the... It is the subconscious neural pathways. And that's separate from the parts of our consciousness experiencing the messages from it and interpreting them into life experiences. All right there. Cool. Geeking out over here. Nerding out. 1134. Those are angel numbers. Now it's 1144. Winning. Fun fact. Even if you don't believe in like angel numbers legitimately, like there's actual angels with you, holy mother of God. Another test from the universe. There's a giant spider on my windshield, and my windows are open, and it's right in front of my face. Get it, cat! Get it! My gob. You can tell my speech is starting to go because of the anxiety triggering our... Angel! Kill him! Whoa, there's a fascinating theory. The theory is that 1303 angel numbers 303. Okay, this spider is really fucking with us though. Can we kill it? Doubtful. It's a fast one. I ain't fucking with that. Ain't fucking. There, I did it from the inside. It didn't do anything but make me feel better. Actually, I guess I could kill it with my shoe. No, my shoe. Don't kill it with my shoe. Aight then. I'm not gonna sit here staying scared. I ain't even about it. Oh, sorry. The theory is that if our pulvinar developed differently in our brain, it's responsible for attention switching tasks. Then when we saw really scary spiders on our trip when we were little, it's possible our brain was in high alert in that experience because it was anxiety provoking and it alerted us to danger, and so it triggered our sympathetic nervous system, which was not chronically dysregulated at that point. I don't think it was chronically dysregulated yet. So this was like the start of it, and then it got worse as my body developed in adolescence. But around like age 10, we started to have really bad insomnia and night terrors, and it was all centered on like scary nature things. And it just seemed a little ridiculous to be causing as much problems as it was because of something as simple. And so we, like, once we found out we had DID, we thought, maybe that was just like the emotions of past trauma surfacing through other visual context, and that could be part of it. But specifically with the trigger and like the events, you know, after that, it is possible that if my pulvinar developed differently, then when we saw that scary thing, we were on that high alert, things were getting amped up in the brain and the body. Because of that, the memory of seeing the scary spiders was processed with a higher level of intensity, meaning that recalling it would be more of a trigger than just recollecting a memory. And due to this different processing of the memory, due to the neurochemicals within the brain and the body taking place at that moment where the eyes are capturing this picture, that sensation of scary spiders stayed with us, and because of it would randomly come up and cause nightmares. And anytime we'd see a spider, it would bring that picture up, and we couldn't get it out of our subconscious because our pulvinar developed differently. So anytime it's recalling that, which is all the time, we live on a farm, there's spiders, it happens. They're not all scary though, but they were all scary then. Like our whole experience of even seeing a spider was distorted, and became much more obvious in the past years. I've been doing recovery work and been able to separate out experiences. And so whenever I see like a spider or like a scary bug that resembles the fear of feeling like I'm looking at a spider, it would recall that memory. And once it's projected into my conscious awareness, because my brain doesn't have an ability to switch what it's focusing on, it stays stuck on that really scary spider and is causing the feelings of seeing a really scary spider in the subconsciously affecting our conscious experience, meaning that we don't have awareness of it. This is wild. And if I'd gotten scared of seeing the spider right now and responding the way I normally did, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to make this discovery. And so because of the work I've done, especially in the last 2 years, with meditation, mindfulness, dual awareness, unblending from life experience, etc., 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 and made it a daily practice rather than just something I do when I have to, because I've developed these mental abilities, I could respond in a way that transformed my experience as it unfolds. And so instead of another scary spider memory being processed in that way, we have a chance to reroute that automated sequence that has occurred before and choose an alternate route, and in doing so make new discoveries about who we are, how we function, and why we experience the way that we do. And in making those discoveries, create new opportunities to transform the experience, so I'm no longer repeating these really, really scary things that are blowing life experience out of proportion. Giving ourselves a round of applause. All right. Good talk. Good talk. This was a good Sunday. 1818. Angel numbers. I love you.